Hello, this is Dr. Richard Downs with the Dental Chiropractic Collaborative at dentalchirocollaborative.com, and I have on the line with me today Joey Zarate. Joey? You've done some really great things with providing sleep apnea leads to my practice, and the reason I wanted the interview is because I want to make your services available to other people who might be interested in what you're doing. I think I first found you when I was on a sleep apnea forum on Facebook. I saw a post by someone that said that you were doing some really great things as far as bringing sleep apnea leads to his practice. And therefore, I decided that I was going to get a hold of you right away because I was interested in what I saw. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're up to.
Yeah, so thanks for introducing me, Dr. Downs. Appreciate the time with you guys.
Yeah.
As you stated, my name is Joey Zarate. I am with Clicks Into Patients. I've been in online marketing for about 5-6 years now. I kind of started my journey actually working with a big agency based out of Los Angeles. And I got to the point where I was managing about 25 to 30 small local business clients until I finally thought to myself, well, I'm really, really good at this. Why not just do it myself and kind of cut out the middleman? And so eventually I took the leap and started my own agency. And I've kind of just been going full speed ahead ever since. And specifically, I like working with medical practices just because I found that I've kind of been able to deliver the most value, the highest ROI. And I kind of know the industry a little bit better. One of my sisters is actually she works for a dental practice, and I'm actually really cool with like we're really good friends with the owner of that practice based out of San Mateo, California. And I don't know, I've always just kind of got along with doctors and dentists, and kind of just really understand how to identify pain points and get the right people in that are actually, number one, high value, number two, actually going to show up to the practice. And number three, they're going to continue to, purchase your treatments or services over the long haul.
Right.
And I think you've kind of seen that, with the system so far. So.
Yeah, over the last couple of months, Joey has been bringing leads to my practice, a lot of leads. As a matter of fact, I did some television advertising that did not work out well. Joey, you've had the best results of lead generation I've ever seen in my practice. And we started out with the general online screening questions that brought in patients who might have sleep apnea but didn't know if they had it. And then we've also done some lead generation with CPAP failures, and I appreciated that. So far, too, we've gone away from my staff calling these leads to having you call those leads, which I really, really think is working better because you've already put 4 patients into my schedule within less than 2 weeks in December, and I can see that getting better and better as we go along. But I noticed that when I had my staff calling the leads, they just got burned out and they weren't doing a good job of converting. Then you were talking to me about why that was so. Could you explain that a little better for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually ran into the same problems as an agency. We were working with multiple practices, and we found that it wasn't so much a lead problem as it was a follow-up problem. Yes. So just going into that, when you send, say we're doing a lead generation campaign for you for CPAP intolerant leads, for example, and we're sending on average 50 leads a month, right? And they say, on average, it takes about 7 to 10 touches to actually get that person on the phone. Not just convert them, but actually only get them on the phone. So that's 7 to 10 times that you need to either text them, call them, email them. And let's just say it's about 2 minutes per outreach, right?
Right.
So,
right.
7 to 10 times 2, that's, basically 20 minutes that you're going to be spending per patient. And when you're doing that, over the long haul, say, for 50 patients, that's a lot of time that your staff is having to follow up with them. And
yes,
you didn't really hire, your office staff to be, expert sales geniuses, right? They're kind of just there to, be the front face of your office and kind of help you with, all your tasks at the office. But it's really hard And even sales professionals have a tough time following up. It's a huge problem, especially in the medical industry. So what we've done to kind of solve that is just implement a call center that, just understands, the psychology behind sales. They understand the process, the entire sales process, how to speak to these patients. And when you put someone in place that just does that type of thing 24/7, I mean, there's no way that you're not going to get better results. And that's what kind of,
that's right. I noticed my front office gals, we have 5 up there. We have a pretty large practice. So, but the 2 people that were doing the calls just gave up. We just don't have the time for this. They had so many other things to do that they were becoming frustrated. And when you took over the calls, it made a huge difference. They're excited about what's going on. And so, and I agree, they're not salespeople. They are not used to that type of call. 7 to 10 touches. That's, 7 times 50 is 350 calls that they'd have to do, or emails or something to contact these patients or potential patients. So, and then there are some of them that don't want to talk to you, and that's going to happen on anything. People experimenting with their online questions, or they think that they're being sold to and they get resistant. So it's going to happen. But the results that I'm seeing now are really, really good, and it's just getting better as we evolve in this program. So tell me, Joey, you've done this for dentists, but you've also done this in the past for chiropractors. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, we work with chiropractors as well, pain management doctors. Really, we like to play with those kind of three verticals. So sure. Dentistry, from cosmetic to sleep, and then also chiropractic and pain management. Sure.
And for the audience, could you kind of give people an idea of the return on investment that you expect to receive through your program?
Yeah, I mean, it really does. It does vary a lot. I mean, we've seen as high as 25-to-1 ROI. Right. Obviously, that's not overnight. It does take time to build up to that. Right. But I mean, month 1, you can expect on average, I would say a 3 to 5x ROI from the service. And then as we kind of, move into this month 2, month 3, that starts to compound. And then the patients that you got month 1 start to convert in month 2. Patients in month 2 start to convert right away. It's just kind of really dial in the process. The campaign gets smarter. We're kind of, as we kind of get more people who become a lead, we understand kind of who is our ideal candidate. And we just kind of keep going after
and these leads lead to further leads, because I've gone onto my site and I'm looking at one of your ads that you did that is posted on one of my Facebook sites. And I looked in there the other day and I was surprised to see the people that are liking the ad are sharing the ad to multiple other people. That it's a multiplying effect. It's taking place. I saw, I think, about 15 shares on one of the ads that you did. And so they're doing some of the work for you. Yeah.
And I think we literally just launched that new ad like not too long ago, like maybe a week ago. So it happens very quick. I mean, the types of ads that we do tend to get a lot of shares, likes, and engagement. And the thing with that is, I mean, not only are we actually generating leads and, getting value in the door right away, but over time, you'll start to see traffic increase purely just due to branding, because your practice is going to be shown a lot more. You're really getting, tens of thousands of impressions every single month. So,
so we get direct response ads as well as branding all in one package here. And I was saying to you the other day when I was in the parking lot and I let my wife off at the mall and I was talking to you by car phone that, one lead that converts in my practice more than pays for the cost of your services. So I was pretty excited about that. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, look
and I guess, from before, from kind of transitioning from having your staff, handle the calls to now we're just kind of literally booking the patients into care for you. You show up at the office and you kind of just do your thing, right? You do what you're great at. So, we love to be able to, help practices like you. And, we see the impact that it's having. It's truly amazing to see, just the feedback from the practice, from these patients, like, oh, the process was just so simple for me to get help. So, we love just kind of making that process seamless as possible.
Well, it's nice talking to somebody from nice sunny California. I hope you were not in the way of some of those fires. I hope you were safe.
Yeah, thankfully, all of my family is safe. We did have a close call. One of my sisters is actually in Santa Rosa, but everything's fine.
Okay,
So
good.
thank you for that.
Thank God. Well,
Yeah.
Joey, thanks for getting on the line with me today. We look forward to working more with you in the Dental Chiropractic Collaborative. I'm excited to have introduced you to the others. If any of you need more help or want to know more about Joey's services and what they've done for me, just go to my website at dentalchirocollaborative.com, and you can contact me through info@dentalchirocollaborative.com. Thank you very much, Joey.
Awesome. Thanks, doctor. Talk soon.
Yeah. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.